welcome to my channel Deep Astro Universe. Today I'll be talking about how the 10th house lord, when it goes into different houses, what are the effects you foresee in your kundli. So depending on whether the planet is positive or negative, first of all, one thing you have to check, if your planet which belongs to 10th house, your 10th house lord is like a malefic planet like Mars, Sun, or Saturn, or somewhere the 10th house belongs to Rahu or Ketu, because somewhere Aquarius sign is depicted by Rahu. For Ketu we consider sign like Scorpio because it is ruled by Mars. So somewhere you have to see all this thing, whether the sign is co-ruled by these malefics or not. Along with that, if the 10th house lord is any benefic planet, then you will see different kind of results. So usually it is said, like when you will read the famous astrologers, one of them who was S.K. Mehta ji, who wrote about the non-living significance and the living significance of any house, because every house has got a living significance and non-living significance. Like if I talk about the seventh house is your spouse, it's the living significance. But if we talk about the non-living, it's the business and all kind of partnership you do in your business, okay, your higher status, okay, these things. So when it comes to malefic planets, they provide the non-living significance of any house. Whenever they are placed somewhere, they provide the non-living significance and they burnt out the living significance. Why? The benefic planets, they give out the living significance of that house. They somewhere deliver the result of living significance than the non-living significance. So we will understand how this 10th house lord, when it goes in different houses, will give you different results. So 10th house basically talks about your career, profession, status. Okay, these are the non-living significance. When we talk about living significance, somewhere 10th house, in some text it denotes your father, in some text it denotes your forefathers, okay. So depending on what could be the situation, we won't get into the living signification. We will only talk about the non-living significance. That's the career and profession and your status. So when the 10th house lord is going into the first house, such people mainly, if it is going in your first house is you means your mind and your physical body. So here somewhere your profession, your career will deal with those areas where you have to take the stance, and you have to take the stand, and you have to be there and use your mind and your skills and have to lead somewhere. So such people, either they could be there in a business, or they could be someone leading any position, okay. They could be someone who be in, even in army or defense also, services also, because they need that physical strength, the mind, the body, all these things, the area where you have to use your mind and body, all the things. So somewhere, so these people could also be in such profession where you have to lead. So that's the reason the best option for them becomes independent work. Any kind of independent work will be really helpful for these people. Now mind it, this is the Kendra house lord going into another Kendra house. Definitely this is a Raj Yoga, but this Raj Yoga comes with another point where you have to consider whether your 10th house lord is malefic or benefic. Depending on that, it will give you the significance. As I said, if it is a malefic planet, it will give you the non-living significance of the first house more as compared to living. So living significance over here is you, okay, and non-living is basically your mind, what kind of knowledge you have, okay. It's not about you, your physical, but it non-living is all about your business also. First house also talks about business, your mind, your knowledge. These are the non-living significance. So if you have got malefic planet sitting in the first house, being the 10th house lord, then it will somewhere enhance your hard work, your skills, your mind, your business abilities, your leading abilities, but it will somewhere disturb your physical health. But when it comes to benefic planet, it will give you physical health, good personality, but will disturb your somewhere your non-living significance somewhere in any government services also, because ultimately it's the Aries sign in the Kalpurush Kundli, and here Sun gets exalted in Martian sign. So most of the people, either they are in government service, they are in defense, navy, engineering, where you have to know the techniques of using your hand and body, mind. Such can be a dancer or any athlete, and even independent business, because they have to rule. That's the reason these are the things which you foresee if your 10th house lord is in the first house. Now when the 10th house lord goes into the second house, now here second house belongs to wealth, money, finances, or even family business. So if the 10th house lord is going into the second house, then definitely this person could be someone who be holding or somewhere securing the family business. Maybe he or she feels to expand the family business. Okay. Now other than that, others who don't have any family business or not connected with family business, then this 10th house lord in second house can make you switch towards areas like banking, finance, finance consultancy, or all those things where you have to manage money, okay, finances. So these kind of situation can also come. And because second house also talks about food, because it also talks about food habits and all those things, such people could also be connected to areas, the career where food is involved. Okay, so that is also there. Now talking about when the 10th house lord goes into the third house. Third house basically is, it's a situation where this 10th house lord is going six places away in the third house. Now third house talks about your skills, your skill development, what kind of skills you have. So definitely this 10th house lord in the third house talks about your career will involve lot of skill development, lot of skills. So such people, as I have seen, could be there in those profession where lot of skills and handwork, writing and reading skills, or any other kind of communication skills, or IT skills are involved, hand skills are involved. So such people I have seen, either they are working as a computer science engineer, software engineer, or as a teacher, or someone who is into any kind of communication where reading, writing, any editor is there, editing job is there, all kind of writing skills, poetry, all those things where you have to read, write, or use your skills like IT skills, computer science, software skills. Then these people are the ones who get into such profession. And because third house also talks about the handwork, so such people can also be involved in profession like surgery, surgeons, if the third house, if the eighth house lord also gets connected. Okay, so 10th house lord in third house can give you lot of professions related to different skills, where especially one technique of skill is required. Okay, there you go. But here there is another thing that to be noted, because 10th house lord is going six places away in the third house, definitely it will bring lot of hurdles because it's making 6-8 combination. So you will find that frequently you are going to switch your career frequently. So maybe in one year you are in particular company, in the next year you are in some another company, or maybe at one point of time you have a job, another point of time you don't have a job. So this is the condition which forms for 10th house lord in the third house. And daily commuting is always required. Why? Because third house talks about the short distance travel, so daily commuting is definitely required. Now, when the 10th house lord goes into the fourth house basically talks about your home environment, your own peace, your serenity, your home life, your home. So such people can work from home. Literally, their work um, uh, revolves around their home. Maybe someone could be in real estate, also someone who could be dealing with any kind of infrastructure, interior designing, someone working from home, or someone whose work is involved from home or nearby home area only, their work is somewhat connected with it. Okay, trading also is one of the connection which is involved with when 10th house lord goes into the fourth house. So this also talks about that there is lot of comfort in your profession, means you are very comfortably enjoying your profession. Okay, until unless some malefic planet is there. If the malefic planet is there, like Saturn goes in the fourth house, then definitely it will burn out the living significance, like it will disturb your relationship with your mother, and your, maybe if you have got a housewife, your housewife, okay, your wife, okay, your mother, So it will disturb the living significance, but it will definitely somewhere help you out in the non-living significance. Now, when the 10th house lord goes into the fifth house, now fifth house, many people just discuss about teaching, or creative skills, or anything to do with media, anything to do with education or using your intellect. But fifth house is also about product selling, where you are, where you can sell your product, because ultimately it's the creative house. You design something, so creativity could be anything. This one which you craft out as a painting or as a craft work, anything like that. And other kind of creativity is where nowadays people make videos, or any kind of IT designing, or any kind of mechanical designing, civil designing, any creativity which you design. Even the one like electronic engineer also design something. So all the creative things that you do with your skills in any technical or non-technical field, there also, when you're doing product selling, MBA people who do product selling, that also is connected with the fifth house. Teaching also is connected. If the benefic planets are there, then they make you teacher, school teacher, or a bachelor's teacher. Then if it is like malefic planet, then it gives you technical skills. It can get you into MBA, HR, or the marketing person, or someone who is into designing, any kind of technical designing. If it is a benefic planet involving like Venus, Rahu, then it can give you media work, all the creative work. So such people could be very good in all these things. Now make sure it is making a 6-8 combination with the 10th house. So ultimately it will also give you a lot of hurdles, transformations, because ultimately it is going 8 places away. A lot of transformation and changes will happen, just like I talked about the 10th house lord in the third house. So similarly over here, you will also switch your job and career very frequently. Some transformations, some changes will come. Now when the 10th house lord goes into the sixth house, until unless it is debilitated, okay, if it is debilitated, then the problems and situation could be really difficult. But when the 10th house lord is going in the sixth house, it is already going 9 places away. And if it is benefic, that means you will never have a scarcity of work, because ultimately sixth house is all about daily work life, your daily routine, somewhere where you have to be very systematic, very disciplined. So if it is planet like sun or Mars, then someone who, and even Saturn, someone who is into government fields, where they have to have that discipline. So someone who could be in UPSC, PCS officer, IS officers, all the officers who are there in government jobs. Even when Saturn and Ketus are involved, they make you lawyer. Okay, it involves with the law. And planets like Mercury can get you into CA. So and even computer science. So 10th house lord and 6th house can give you such professions. It's a very good professional option when the 10th house lord goes into the 6th house. And because it also involves talks about the debts and the loans, so such people can even get into banking also, depending on the kind of placement. If Venus and Mercury are there, then it can get you into banking also. Okay, when Mercury and Mars are there, then it can make you CA. When when other planets like Rahu and Mercury are there, then it can even get you into computer science. Saturn and Ketu can get you into law, or any other like lawyer, or someone who is into GST, because it also involves law, taxation, and all those things. There it can get you into. But mind it, if it is debilitated, it comes with own problems. It can mm, it will help you in your career, it will help you crack your competition, get you money. But it will somewhere disturb you with lot of other problems, like health related problems, like problems related to enemies, competition from your enemies. Maybe someone who is really jealous of you, people who are around, they are jealous of you, your progress. Or even if not that, then maybe you have health issues. So these are the situations which form if the 10th house lord goes into the 6th house. Now when the 10th house lord goes into the 7th house, now this is basically talking about that one Kendra house is going into another way. This 10th house lord going 10 places away is the highest of karmas. So when it gets connected with your partnership, means either marriage partnership or business. Such people could be either in business. Okay, such people could either be in politics. Seventh house also talks about the country related politics, at least state related politics. If fourth house is like city related politics or a village related politics, very small area politics, then seventh house is basically large area politics. So such people can be in government services politics, such people can have business, such people will see that their career is rising after marriage. So marriage and career both are interconnected. So if your marriage is smooth, your career is smooth. If your marriage is going through fluctuation, your career will also go through such fluctuations. So you have to keep in check of that. They're interconnected. They will see if your career is stuck, okay, before marriage, and suddenly after marriage you will see your career will start rising again. If your marriage is going through some upheavals, then again you will see some downfall in your career. So this is like an interconnection of marriage and your career, okay. This is coming through past life, okay. That's why the connection is there. Such people can get into politics and as I said, even uh, you know uh, politics and business also. And even 10th house lord when goes into the 7th house, there's high possibility that you can even go to foreign lands. Now, when the 10th house lord goes into the 8th house, here this is about that the 10th house lord going 11 places away. 11 places away means it's a very beautiful combination, though it is going in the 8th house. If it is in a friendly sign or even benefic sign or exalted, then this will give you long lasting result. Means formations that are coming in your career, the hurdles that are coming in your career will be little lesser than the people who have got 10th house lord debilitated in the 8th house. They will go through lot of problems, troubles and hurdles, okay, transformations, and maybe they remain confused for a longer duration of time than the one who have got comfortable placement like 10th house lord exalted or in a benefic sign in the 8th house. So what happens exactly, these people will leave behind some kind of legacy in the sense, whatever you are going to do, first of all, your 10th house lord when is it's going in the 8th house, your work is already involved with the 8th house. Such people could be in medical field like surgeon, doctors, okay. Like even sixth house also talks about physicians, doctors. Similarly, eighth house also talks about the surgeons, okay. Something related to research, all the scientists, researchers, anything to do with occult science, anything to do with philosophy, anything to do with deeper meditation, anything to do with all the gurus who give knowledge about the deeper sciences of life, okay, the deep knowledge, the sadhana, all those things. And even these days you might have heard about people like Sandeep Maheshwari, motivational speaker. Yes, they also have got those deep insights about lot of things. So his also planet 10th house lord is sitting in the 8th house. 10th house lord sitting in the 8th house, I have seen this combination in Subhash Chandra Bose's chart also. He also had this combination. So his actually Saturn and Mars were getting connected. So he was into defense services, like those services which are like, and somewhere he camouflaged his own self for a longer time under the table work or work which involved less exposure to the real world, okay. It's like a hidden work, it's like a research work, it's like someone who is working behind the camera, okay. Someone who is researching, someone who is like a detective, so his work also involved such things. But what he left behind was a legacy. His name sustained for a longer time even after his death. So people know him for something, like just like even I have seen Sandeep Maheshwari's chart. He also has 10th house lord in 8th house. Whatever he is doing, but ultimately he will leave behind a legacy where people will, after his death also, they will follow his kind of teachings, okay, whatever he is doing. So similarly, when the 10th house lord goes into the 8th house, you definitely have, if it is benefic, maybe the 10th house lord is placed very comfortably. I mean, it's either it's exalted or it's in a benefic sign, then definitely you will leave behind legacy. Whatever you are doing, it will be hidden. It will be all about the deep insights, the research, the related to 8th house areas, okay. So you will leave behind the legacy. People will remember you for your work after your death, okay. So your name will be remembered for your work after your death, after you leave the place, okay. Not till the time you are there at that position, okay. They will remember you after your death. So it is such situation which forms when the 10th house lord is in the 8th house. Many of the astrologers have got this position too. So that's the reason you will find that they leave behind a lot of legacy where people follow their research work, people follow their work. A lot of scientists, a lot of researchers have got this, who research, historians, a lot of work which is done, uh, in a hidden room like lab or something. They leave behind their legacies. People read their work and learn from through their work, and after their death they are remembered for their work. Okay, so this is the situation which forms when the 10th house lord goes 11 places away. So that's the reason it also gives name and fame. So they leave behind the legacies after their death. Now, when the 10th house lord goes into the ninth house, first thing that I always tell the people, you will definitely do higher education, whether it be masters or PhD, and your work will revolve around whatever masters you have done. So I have seen people who have done like masters in medical sciences, so they are connected to pharmacy or medical sciences. I have seen people who are connected to academics and being a professor or a researcher in some foreign land also, if not in their own country, some other state in their own country, or in the foreign lands. They are somewhere connected. They could be a priest in any temple or any holy place. They could be connected with very dharmic rituals. They, if they are not in any career, then they could be very dharmic. Okay, they could be known for their dharmic karmas. Okay, they could be someone who be like a preacher, who would be like a guru. Okay, and a consultant who guide also. So such people can even be a guru for whatever knowledge and insights they have, but definitely they will be known for being a guru. So that's the reason I always tell these people, see, first of all, whatever higher education you are going to have, your career will revolve around it. Whatever higher knowledge you have, if it is connected to dharma also, your career will revolve around that only also. But if you are not connected to higher education or any dharmic activity or anything like that, then you can even become a consultant in foreign lands. So this situation basically forms certainly such kind of combinations, and because it is going 12 places away, definitely for your career you are going to leave your place, your birth city especially. Now, when the 10th house lord goes into the 10th house, this is a very heavy combination. Many people will say, okay, 10th house lord is very comfortably placed in the 10th house, it is going to give you good result. But mind it, if it is a benefic planet, then it is going to give you the living significance of that house, and it will burn out the non-living significance. So if it is Jupiter, it will definitely give you status. It will somewhere expand your career. But mind it, the profession will be as such where you cannot think like Rahu. Rahu is like an explosion. You cannot think out of the box. So there is a limitation. Okay. When it is Mercury comfortably placed in its own sign in the 10th house, then Mercury also will give you a lot of analytical skills, computer science, maths, languages skills. You could be in any of these areas, but still, mind it, it will also limit you over there. If it is Venus, it will also limit you over there. Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, Moon, they all will give you benefic results, but they will limit you, because ultimately, because of these planets, you won't be able to think or do anything out of the box. Because benefic planets, somewhere when they get comfortable in any house, they won't allow you to think out of the box. Because whenever something big has happened in our world, it's all because of people who have thought something out of the box, or have done something out of their reach. Then only that situation has happened. You search the charts kundlis, you will find that 10th house is either connected with Rahu is placed over there, or 10th house lord is connected with Rahu, or some other significance is there. Now suppose over here Saturn is comfortably placed in its own sign in the 10th house, then Saturn will definitely give you result. But mind it, in the early ages till 30 and 36, it will make you, burn you heavily till the time you give up. Because you have to ultimately work hard. This Saturn will make you work hard, will make you realize the value of status, the value of profession, the value of karma. And after 30 and 36, you will see stability and rise in your career, and that will be very, very high. If you are following the, your work, if you are following your profession with utmost discipline, this Saturn in the 10th house will give you a lot of good result. Similarly, when the Rahu is placed over here, Rahu can give you brilliant result, especially after 36. It gives brilliant result. It will one feel that somewhere you are stuck in your career, you are not able to decide where to go, you are not getting that position, or you are going through a lot of upheavals because of this Rahu placed in the 10th house. Mind it, it is only till age 36. After 36 it will, you know it will open all your shackles and will cuffs, and you will feel that now you are getting that opportunities to rise high. And after 42 you will see another rise, sudden rise in your career. This Rahu will make you think out of the box. Such people can be scientists, such people can be researchers, such people can be great magicians, such people can be great artists or politicians, someone who think about the advancement in technology, new age technology. They think about the politics, they think about the creativity, the kind of profession which involves camera, okay, media related professions. That is all about Rahu. Rahu will definitely give you fame if it is there in the 10th house, and Mahadashak of Rahu comes over here. Now, similarly, if Ketu is there, Ketu definitely will bring problems. Ketu will make you switch career lot many times as compared to Rahu. Rahu just uh, makes you go through lot of upheavals, that too till 36. But that is not very similar to Ketu, because Rahu makes you think out of the box. Why you are doing that? You are doing that just because your mind is revolving around you have to do something big in your life where people recognize you. Rahu always in the 10th house makes you do things related to. Now, as I said, Rahu will make you think out of the box in any situation. So such people are not comfortable in any profession till they reach a situation where they realize now they know what to do and how to do. So Rahu in 10th house make you go through lot of difficulties till at least 30 and 36. After that, you are now ready to think out of the box, and you know if this is not working, this will definitely work, because you know how many situations can give you bad results, how many can situation can give you good results. So you are now experienced. This Rahu will allow you to think out of the box. This Rahu will give you knowledge about the advancements that are going to happen in future related to technologies. It will help you in the politics, it will help you in media related work. So such people can also be in IT profession also, okay, some new advanced technology also. Now when the Ketu is there, Ketu basically will hinder your profession, will make you go through lot of changes in life, in your career. Sometimes you won't even have a career. So ultimately Ketu talks about rooting yourself in your profession, means being old fashioned, rooting yourself, being old fashioned and connecting to your roots. So here I suggest, when Ketu is there in the 10th house, either you become an astrologer, occult scientist, or something related to occult, or you get into law, because Ketu also talks about law. So 10th house is basically in Kalpurush Kundli all about Saturn. So Ketu over here, when you get connected to any field which is connected with law, or anything to do with occult science, or anything to do with where spirituality is there, mantra sadhana, you are connecting yourself to yoga practices, all those things, then only this Ketu will help you. Else this Ketu is going to disturb you in your career, because ultimately if you are not rooted, if you are not somewhere connected in your karmas, and you are not ready to accept the change, then this will disturb you, okay. Now if I talk about when the 10th house lord goes into the 11th house, this is the best position. Whenever a particular house planet goes into the second house to it, that means it is all about the sustenance of the previous house. So when the 10th house lord is going to the 11th house, it means the sustenance of the 10th house. So ultimately whenever you will get into any profession, whenever you will start your profession, you will ultimately see lot of opportunities, gains and growth coming in your way. If it is malefic, then you will be in technical field. If it is benefic, then you could be in different other fields, okay, depending on involvement of large organization, involvement of large followers, involvement of large group of society. Okay, so this is the kind of work you will foresee, and you will always get handsome amount of money or salary and even followers, okay, because 11th house also talks about the large organization, the people around you, as a friend, as a follower, as a, someone who follow you, someone who appreciate your work. So these kind of people, so this is a very benefit position. Now when the 10th house lord goes into the 12th house, now 12th house is basically all about the higher realm. If it is a benefic planet and it is comfortably placed in the 12th house, means like it is getting exalted, it is in the friendly sign. Definitely you will see either you are connected, your work is connected with the foreign lands, or you are in multinational company, or someone who is working as a nursing, in hospital as a nurse, as a compounder, someone who is into jail, police service, all those areas. If it involves sun, okay, Mars, all these planets, in defense also, someone who could be related to spirituality, someone who could be in any kind of medical field, yoga, all these. But when, if it gets debilitated, like I have seen in several charts where sun being the lord of the 10th house is getting debilitated in the 12th house, I've seen many people's chart, they all have problems in their career. They all, some people do not have job and they are unable to find a right career for themselves. Some people have job but they're not comfortable because of certain other combination, maybe lagna or some other combination, maybe the second house, sixth house, uh, or the 11th house. Certainly they have got a career, maybe in nursing, I've seen in nursing, government hospital nursing, or in defense, but still they are going through a lot of problems. But those who have weak lagna and other situations, the money houses, then this 10th house lord getting debilitated in the 12th house will give you no job, no career. Okay, so this is also foreseen. So this was all for 10th house lord in different houses. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe to my channel, and if you want any more such videos, and slowly and steadily I will begin with the other videos where I will talk about the astronomy of astrology and other realms, why astrology is somewhere deals with only these planets, stars, and constellation, why it talks about that we as a human being get affected. And some people always question astrology, but I will talk about it in a very scientific manner, that how and from where this astrology started and what exactly was the sense of this astrology. And now today it has become a big business, but still I will tell you the real crux of this astrology, because the beauty of this astrology has been very good, very good. The people who have worked on this, people who have worked on the science of it, the astronomy of it, they were never having any idea that one day people will make business out of it, big business out of it. But ultimately that was not their ideology. Ultimately they were just scientists working in these areas, just scientists with no money, with no idea of making money out of it. They were just working as a scientist. So I would make videos, such videos on it, where you will come to know the reality of how this astrology started and from where it is started, and now where it has ended and how it will go in the future. So thank you so